Have you ever wondered what makes the Indian Army one of the world's formidable forces? The answer lies not just in their vast numbers or advanced weaponry, but in a blend of factors that have shaped this military powerhouse over centuries. From the icy peaks of the Himalayas to the scorching deserts of Rajasthan, the Indian Army stands tall, a testament to their resilience and tenacity. In this video, we will journey through the intricate structure of the Indian Army, tracing its historical progression from the regiments of the British Raj to its present-day formations. We'll explore the Army's current capabilities, its strategic depth, and the sophisticated technology that equips it to defend the world's seventh largest country. We'll unveil the stories of valor and sacrifice that have molded this force into an embodiment of courage and discipline. So, brace yourselves for an exciting expedition into the heart of the Indian military machine. Join us as we delve into the chronicles of the Indian Army's power and prowess. The bedrock of the Indian Army's might lies in its inception. The Indian Army, as we know it today, has a history steeped in courage and resilience, its roots firmly planted in the colonial period under the rule of the British Raj. Back then, it was a force primarily composed of local soldiers known as sepoys, led by British officers. This army was not just a protective shield for the British Empire in India, but also an essential part of Britain's global military power. Indian soldiers were deployed far and wide, from the deserts of Africa to the trenches of Europe. Their bravery shone brightly in the face of daunting challenges during the two world wars, earning them accolades and respect on the international battlefield. However, it was the period following India's independence in 1947 that truly shaped the Indian Army as we recognize it today. The British Indian Army was divided between the newly formed nations of India and Pakistan, a process that was far from simple. It required meticulous planning, careful division of resources, and above all, a keen understanding of the complex socio-political dynamics of the subcontinent. In the subsequent years, the Indian Army underwent significant restructuring. The leadership was indigenized, with Indian officers taking command. The army was reorganized into different regiments based on various factors such as region, community, and martial traditions. This restructuring was not just about administrative changes. It was a process of creating an army that represented the diverse fabric of the Indian society, an army that was truly by the people and for the people. The Indian Army's strength lies not just in its numbers or its weaponry, but in the spirit of its soldiers, a spirit forged from the fires of a rich and tumultuous history. The Army's journey from being a colonial force to becoming a symbol of national pride reflects the transformation of India itself. This robust foundation set the stage for the Indian Army's future endeavors. The lessons learned from its past, the resilience demonstrated in the face of adversity, and the unyielding spirit of its soldiers. All these elements have been instrumental in shaping the formidable force that is the Indian Army today. Post-independence, the Indian Army faced numerous tests of its strength and strategy. The nascent nation, still finding its footing, was thrust into a series of conflicts and wars that would test the mettle of its armed forces. The first major challenge came in the form of the Indo-Pak Wars. These were grueling battles fought over the contentious region of Kashmir. The Indian Army, though relatively young, proved its worth time and again, standing firm against the onslaught and demonstrating an indomitable spirit that would become its trademark. Next, we turn our attention to the Sino-Indian War in the early 60s. This was a different beast altogether. Faced with the formidable Chinese forces, the Indian Army confronted a new kind of warfare, one that required not just brute strength, but also strategic acumen. Despite the odds, they held their own, refusing to bow down even in the face of adversity. Then came the Kargil conflict at the turn of the century. This was a battle fought in one of the world's most inhospitable terrains, The Indian Army had to navigate the treacherous mountainous region, all while engaging in intense combat. Yet, they emerged victorious, their flag flying high amidst the icy peaks, a testament to their undying resolve. Each of these conflicts presented a unique set of challenges. Be it the harsh desert conditions of the Indo-Pak Wars, the tactical warfare of the Sino-Indian conflict, or the unforgiving terrain of Kargil, the Indian Army adapted, overcame, and excelled. They turned these trials into opportunities, each victory a testament to their strength, strategy, and sheer determination. But it wasn't just about winning battles, it was also about winning hearts. The Indian Army, through its actions, earned the respect and admiration of millions, both at home and abroad. Their bravery, their resilience, their unwavering commitment to the nation, these are the qualities that set them apart. Each challenge further cemented the Indian Army's reputation as a formidable force. They stood tall, they stood strong, and they proved, time and again, that they were more than capable of safeguarding the nation and its people. The 21st century ushered in a phase of rapid modernization for the Indian Army. As the world stepped into the new millennium, the Indian Army embarked on a journey of transformation. This era saw the adoption of advanced military technology, enhancing the Army's firepower and strategic prowess. From state-of-the-art drones for real-time surveillance to laser-guided missile systems, the Indian Army became a melting pot of cutting-edge technology. The artillery, too, underwent a significant overhaul. The introduction of advanced weaponry like the Bofors guns and BrahMos missiles, the fastest supersonic cruise missile in the world, took the Indian Army's combat capabilities to new heights. These weapons, with their precision strike ability, transformed the battlefield dynamics, extending the reach and enhancing the effectiveness of the Indian Army. The Indian Army's modernization wasn't merely about adopting foreign technology. It also championed the cause of self-reliance with a renewed focus on indigenous development. The Make in India initiative played a pivotal role in this regard. It boosted the domestic defense industry, encouraging the development of homegrown technologies and equipment. From Arjun tanks to Tejas fighter jets, many of the Indian Army's assets today are proudly made in India. The modernization of the Indian Army also extended to strategic warfare. The Army adopted new age war tactics and strategies, focusing on network-centric warfare. This approach leverages information technology to enhance situational awareness, speed up decision-making, and coordinate military forces efficiently. It's a step towards a future where battles are won as much by brains as by brawn. But perhaps the most significant advancement has been the Indian Army's focus on human resource development. Recognizing that technology is only as good as the people who use it, the Army has invested heavily in training its personnel, honing their skills to handle these new age weapons and strategies. These advancements have bolstered the Indian Army's capabilities, making it a force to reckon with. The Indian Army of today stands tall, not just with its numbers, but with its technological prowess and modern strategic warfare capabilities. Today, the Indian Army stands as a pillar of strength and a symbol of unity. This force, one of the largest in the world, boasts over 1 million active personnel, each embodying the virtues of courage, honor, and integrity. But the true strength of the Indian Army lies not just in its numbers, but in the hearts of its soldiers. The Indian Army has consistently demonstrated its commitment to maintaining peace, both within the borders of India and beyond. Its participation in peacekeeping missions under the United Nations banner is a shining example of this. From the rugged terrains of Congo to the conflict-ridden regions of Lebanon, Indian soldiers have been instrumental in maintaining tranquility and order in some of the most volatile parts of the world. Furthermore, the Indian Army's role in disaster relief operations cannot be understated. Whether it's responding to natural disasters like floods and earthquakes or man-made crises, the Army's swift action and unwavering commitment have saved countless lives. Their efforts in the aftermath of the Uttarakhand floods and the Nepal earthquake are testament to their dedication to service. And when it comes to national security, the Indian Army has always stood tall. From guarding our borders in the freezing conditions of Siachen to patrolling the hot deserts of Rajasthan, the soldiers of the Indian Army work tirelessly to ensure the safety and sovereignty of our nation. Their vigilance and dedication have ensured that India remains secure amidst an ever-changing geopolitical landscape. But the Indian Army's prowess is not just about strength and numbers. It's about the spirit of service, the willingness to put the nation before oneself, and the courage to face adversity head-on. It's about standing up for what's right, no matter the cost. It's about honor, duty, and above all, it's about love for the country. The Indian Army's present-day prowess is a testament to its enduring strength and resilience. And as we look to the future, we can rest assured that the Indian Army will continue to uphold these values and protect our nation with unwavering resolve. The Indian Army's power lies not just in its numbers or weaponry. A statement that rings true when you delve into the heart of this formidable force. The true strength of the Indian Army is derived from the discipline etched into every soldier, the bravery that courses through their veins, and the unity that binds them together. Discipline, the bedrock of their operations, ensures a seamless execution of strategies. Bravery, a trait hardwired into every soldier, enables them to face adversities with unwavering courage. Unity, the thread that weaves them into one, fortifies their collective strength. This power extends beyond the battlefield. It seeps into every facet of their lives, molding them into individuals of impeccable character. It's an ethos that transcends generations, creating a legacy that resonates with valor and commitment. So we see, the Indian Army's power is an amalgamation of its historical legacy, strategic advancements, and the indomitable spirit of its soldiers.